Hey y'all, it's March 20th, and I just did a spread over my ex. About it actually was about him and his girlfriend that he has now. He hasn't told me nothing, but tarot readings, tarot cards have all revealed that he had been cheating on me and has went off with someone else. And February, he just up and left me, like completely stopped talking to me. And then I had to figure out on my own that he left me. And I had my son in October, and we hadn't been doing nothing since July. And in the month of July, he was acting very shady. That was when he would start really just talking to me less and less, and putting his phone, turning it off at night, ignoring my calls, actually spending whole days, whole weekends not even calling me. And so this is for all of you women who have been heartbroken, because my tarot spreads really are revealing to me the difference between me and my ex and his girlfriend. So if you are in a situation like mine where your boyfriend just up and left you, and you're thinking he's having the time of his life right now, well, maybe he is. It all depends on your vibration, your frequency. So if you are in a low vibration, your ex is in a high vibration. Well, I don't see why someone with a high vibration would leave you and go off with someone else. Somebody with a high vibration would be more respectable. But if you are in a low vibration or in a high vibration, and your ex is in a low vibration and he left you for someone else, don't think that this girl is the answer to his prayers, because he is only attracting what he is. If he's a low vibration, he's going to attract another low vibration. The same problems are going to happen, if not worse. He's going to be trapped in the same hamster wheel. And that's why sometimes when tarot readers are like, just move on, and it wasn't you, it really wasn't you. If you're in a high vibration and your ex is in a low vibration, how does that happen? Like me, maybe you were in a low vibration when you met your ex, and then maybe somehow, some way, you just started to love yourself and change and become like where you no longer were matching his frequency. You were starting to want more, wanting better. And he was starting to see that you were not the same pathetic soul that he first met. So then he goes and looks for another pathetic soul, because only another pathetic soul would want to cheat, would believe the lies, would believe I'm having problems with my ex, or my baby's mom and me are not happy together. Only someone with a low vibration would believe that. Someone with a high vibration would not, that's my son, would not be believing that. They would be like, go home and take care of your baby's mom, or go home and take care of your kids. Leave me alone. So be glad that you're not with that guy no more, because he is never going to fulfill your happiness of your level up, of your spiritual level up. And he's only going to be attracting other people just like him. And this also helped me open my eyes of my exes. My exes were low vibrational. I was also low vibrational too, mind you. So I don't take the blame off myself either. Like attracts like. Well, guess what? Their exes, their wives that they're with now are low vibrational. No wonder why one of my exes, his wife is very controlling over him. And the other ex, she allowed him to make her over to be like me. Like, she dresses like me, her makeup's like me, her hair is like me. Like, who in the world would, if your ex is starting to suggest that you dress a certain way, act a certain way, look a certain way, you're being low vibrational. He should accept you how you are. He should accept your personality, your hair, your everything like you are. He shouldn't be trying to change you. And if you're allowing someone to change you, then you are of a low frequency. and he's of a low frequency too. And or if you are like constantly like having to babysit your ex or monitor him, or is he cheating on me, let me look at his phone all the time, you're of a low vibration, and so is your ex. So as again, the video that I recommended in my last video, it is how to fix your man. Jupiter is your man. You can YouTube that. You can search it on YouTube. It is a man who's talking over an hour long about astrology, and it's because women and men have both a masculine and feminine inside of them. And if you're having problems with with the men you attract, it's because you have a problem with your masculine, your inner masculine. And if you have a problem for men, if you have a problem with the women you attract, you have a problem with your inner feminine. So through astrologycafe.com, he recommends another website. You have to put your birthday, the time you were born, that's very important, and it will show you all of your different houses, and from there you can see, like example, I'm a Pisces, and so you think, oh, okay, astrology, that means that like I can go to Vogue and go in the back of Vogue and look at my astrology and there you go. Not at all. That's, as a matter of fact, a bunch of crap. You actually need to go into astrology cafe, get your full astrology, all the houses that all the planets are in. Example, I am a 4-part Pisces, 4-part Libra, 3-part Sagittarius. So when I'm looking at tarot readings, Sagittarius really resonates with me, Libra resonates with me, and Pisces resonates with me. But I also have other aspects in my houses, so they also in certain ways resonate with me too. That's why when tarot readers, if you pay attention to like the all signs, you can see patterns. And that's because if you're seeing patterns, that is because either you're actually feeling out your significant other's houses or even your own houses. Because it's not just you go and look at Pisces and that's it. No, there's more to it. And so anyway, you need to fix whatever is wrong with your masculine, and you need to, and he says, aside from the astrological aspect of your masculine, you also need to be working on yourself. You also need to be loving yourself, because however amount you love yourself, when a man comes in your life, that's the percentage that he's going to love you. So if you hate yourself, you're going to attract a man who's going to hate you too, who's going to make you feel like shit. If you, like I met my ex when I was feeling depressed because I was deciding that my ex-husband and I were going to divorce. So he caught me at a moment of depression. And that's why when he was starting to make me feel good about myself, and it was actually raising back up my vibration, because I'm naturally not a depressed person. But at that moment, I was depressed because I was in a 10-year marriage and it was failing. And so when I was starting to feel better about myself, I was no longer matching his pathetic vibration. So he had to find another pathetic vibration. And now, if you think, oh, they're making love, oh, they love each other, oh, no. My tarot cards are showing that he's doing the same BS he was doing to me, to her. And because she's a low vibration like him, she has her issues she's bringing to the table and is making his life a living hell. And that's the way you need to think about it. If your situation is like that, where you out vibrationed your partner and he's a low vibration and he went off to be with someone else who is in a low vibration, don't think that they're happy together. Just like my exes with their wives, they're not happy together. That's why every so often my ex that's with the overprotective wife is like telling me how much he wishes that he was still with me. And that's why every so often my other ex, whose wife is now a generic copycat of me, reaches out to me too. So do not think, oh, they're in love and they're happy and they're dancing and singing and here I am depressed and miserable. No, they're not. If you see them that way, it's an act. It is an act, okay? Trust and believe. Use your instinct. Look at the bigger picture, look at the details, and you're going to see that they're really not happy together. I one time even came across on Facebook where my ex with the wife that he made her look just like me. There was like this German girl that they met together, and he became friends with her, and I'm friends with her too. And he loved a picture of hers, so he's still a womanizer. And she probably, and I'm sure she knows it, and she just puts up with it because she's a low vibration. So she's just, saving her ego and her pride, pretending like they have this perfect marriage when they really don't. But anyway, that's not my problem. But that's what, in the video with that man of Jupiter as your man, work on yourself. Love yourself. Don't wait for your partner to do stuff like, oh, I'm waiting to I don't know, go on vacation and my perfect vacation destination, and I'm gonna wait for my husband till I can do that. No, do it now. Maybe you might meet your husband while you're on vacation there, or maybe after you vacation there, maybe you might, like, I don't know, when you're coming back, I don't know, grocery shopping, throwing out the trash, who knows? Because love always comes when you least expect it. I met my ex, the father of my baby, when I was throwing out the recycles, and I met him. You just never know where you're going to meet the love of your life. So you could meet him while you're throwing out the trash after you went on your awesome vacation. Don't stop your life waiting for your future husband. Do everything you want to do now. Live now. That's what that man is saying. Live now. Be happy now. Work on yourself now. Fix yourself up now. Lose your weight now. Whatever it is that makes you happy, do it now. And from that, you are going to attract a man who loves you as much as you love yourself. So if you love yourself 80%, you're going to attract someone who loves you 80%. If you love yourself 5%, you're going to attract someone who loves you 5%. So love yourself a lot so you attract the right guy who is going to love you, and not another low vibrational imposter who is going to be lying, cheating, stealing, deceiving, never making you feel right, beating you up, leaving the house, doing drugs, alcoholic, whatever it is. You're not going to attract that guy. And girls and guys with a more higher vibration are not going to fall for that. If they see that if they go to their date's house, like example with my ex, I went to a house. He was always taking me to a certain house to be with me. He never took me to his own place. I don't know why. He was saying he was out of town. Like he lived 30 minutes away. So I was like, okay, because it was in the city where I'm from. And it was a relative of his too, as a matter of fact, apparently. And one time I saw him, he didn't know I was going to the kitchen while he was there. And I saw him get alcohol and chug it real quick before he went to go be with me. And I don't want someone like that, like an alcoholic, or they, like where they need substance. And I know that's probably like a far reach for you guys, but he relies on alcohol a lot. I realize that, and I don't need that. And of course, being a cheater and a liar. Like, there's a lot of things that he did that had I been in the right frame of mind, I would not have allowed it. I would have seen the red flags, and I would have been like, you know what, you're too crazy for me, or you're too unstable for me, or you're too shady for me, and I would have left. And that's how you are when you're of a high vibration. You're not matching with people who are low vibrational. When you see that, family members start dropping because like attracts like. So if you are of a high vibration and your mom is of a low vibration, and she's like, maybe she used to do underhanded digs at you, and before you used to take it because you were of a low vibration, but you've been working on yourself, you've been loving yourself. So then, bless you, I'll give an example. My mom, for my birthday, wished me a happy birthday on my Facebook, but posted a bunch of ugly pictures of me with the happy birthday. Pictures that didn't make weren't flattering of me at all. And I have pictures where I look very flattering, and I have pictures where I don't. And she chose the unflattering pictures to wish me a happy birthday, an underhanded dig. The lower vibrational me would have been like, okay, thank you, Mom. You know, I would have been kind of upset, but I would have just taken it. Well, the high vibrational me confronted her about it and saw when she was giving me BS. You know, I can see now that my mom does these things to me. Like, she has a love-hate relationship with her kids. And there was one thing that she did. There's a girl that she started talking to a lot, and she started talking to her a lot after that girl told me that my kids came from the devil because I was not a Jesus believing Christian. Now, I do believe in Jesus, but I don't worship him. And I believe in God, but I don't worship him. But that's another thing. Your journey is your journey. My journey is my journey. And I'm not of a low vibration where I feel the need to compel, to feel compelled to convert you to my beliefs. Because I know everything is as it should be. And everything is perfect. And everybody is in their own different stages of life and their own learning experiences. But again, like attracts like. So I realized my mom was of a low vibration, and all she tries to do most of the time is tear us down mentally, you know, being mean. Like, see, like she's wishing me happy birthday, but she's showing a bunch of ugly pictures of me for all my friends and family to see. She becomes really good friends with the girl who said that my kids came from the devil. And every time when I confronted her about that, she always acts like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I confronted her about the pictures. I don't know what you're talking about. That's what she does. She deflects. Before, the low vibrational me would have been like, okay, yeah, she probably forgot, or she probably doesn't realize it. The high vibrational me can sense the BS, and I'm like, I don't need this in my life, you know, and I don't. So you stay away from people who will hurt you. You start to love yourself, and when yourself, that also means you don't put up with people who are trying to tear you down and bring you down. You want to be with people who uplift you, because you are trying to uplift people too. Every time you encounter people, you want to leave them better than how they were before. If you see someone, you have a great day and nice to meet you, and it's a genuine nice to meet you. Because my ex, he would do the same thing, but he was like, he had a fake mask on, a smiley face mask on, and you can sense it. You can sense that it's not genuine. And you want to be genuine. You want to have power coming through you, not just a shadow. And you attract that. So anyway, I have 4 minutes left. I'm on here for 18 minutes, but I wanted to share that with you about, don't be discouraged that your ex is out having the time of his life, because he left you for someone else, and he left you the most meanest way, because he's going to do the same thing to the other girl. And because the other girl is a low vibration like him, she's going to be also ruining his life in one way or another. You just don't see it, but just trust and believe it's happening. And my tarot cards, my tarot spread that I just did, the video before this, shows that with my ex and his new girl. So I realize now why I'm not supposed to be with him, just like I realize why I wasn't supposed to be with my exes. So just take it as learning experiences. Be grateful that you are not with him no more, and that you're going to be with someone a whole lot better, because you realize now what you want. You realize how you don't want to be treated, and you realize now your own value. Who cares if you have a kid? I have 5, okay? I have 5, and I am expecting a wealthy husband to come into my life. It has been shown in my tarot cards as well as my astrology. It is destined to happen. So, and I believe it too. Because there's many, you know, the tarot has revealed many things, that I was skeptical about and didn't even know about, and it revealed it to me. So who cares that you have a child? If you are in a high vibration, you're going to attract someone else
of a high vibration. Like I said, if you love yourself 50%, 80%, you're going to attract someone who loves you 50% or 80%. Okay, and that means that they're going to love your kids too. So be in a high vibration, especially if you have children, because you want to have that guy who is like the father that they should have had, where they're like, screw my alcoholic dad, biological dad who left my mom. Look at my mom. She got with a better guy, and this guy accepted her with all her kids, and he loves her. Ashira star, Ashira, her stepdad is one of those men. Her mom has had 4 kids, and she remarried with a wealthy man, and she had 4 kids. So don't let, oh, I have 4 or 5 kids, or 3 kids, 2 kids, 1 kid, I can never meet a man. Love yourself, girl or guy. Love yourself, work on yourself, love yourself, and you will attract that partner that you deserve. Okay, talk to you later, people. Bye.